Hey guys, what's good? I'm Andre and I want to talk to you guys about ChargePoint. So last week we were looking at ChargePoint when it was at $9 and I was kind of telling you guys that it was on the cusp of potentially confirming what might become a double bottom. Now, I explained in that video why I was looking at this as a potential double bottom, why I think that the YouTube community really got what a double bottom means extremely wrong, and I was explaining you guys why I expect ChargePoint to be moving quite a lot higher from that point at $9. Go back, watch that video. It was posted on Monday. Let me know if you have any questions about it, but I want to show you guys what a strong move ChargePoint had here. And while I'm not 100% convinced that it was indeed a double bottom quite yet, we got a step further, and we did that because, as you guys can see here on the weekly chart, let me drag it back in view. Check out this volume bar over here, guys. This week had such a fantastically high volume, and as you guys can see, we go back quite a few weeks. I think it's probably over 12-13 weeks since we've seen such a high volume bar, especially a green high volume bar. That tells us that this was a really important strong move off of lows. We've seen a lot of buying, a lot of picking up ChargePoint at a cut price, at a great deal, and I want to talk to you guys what might be happening next with this stock. So first off, on the weekly basis, we can see that the MACD is close to giving us the buy signal over here. The stochastic is still oversold, sorry, so there's still a lot of potential upside to go here with ChargePoint. Now, if we move on over on the daily chart and kind of blow this up, you guys are going to be noticing the fact that we burst through this trend line quite strongly. So first off, I expect the stochastic to continue moving a bit higher over here into the overbought condition before we get an overbought condition stochastic and then kind of an exit, a short-term sell signal. That means that we're gonna see the stock price continue moving a bit higher, maybe to around $13. Now, this move might take 1 to 5 days, it might take 1 to 3 weeks, we don't know that yet. So we're not in the business of predicting how quick this is going to happen. We're just in the business of analyzing what the stock price is telling us and trying to make educated decisions and decent risk-reward investments here. So from that point, guys, actually I'm kind of expecting ChargePoint stock to take a breather. In the meantime, the MACD is going to continue moving higher here, and as you guys notice, we're gonna have the MACD line cross above the zero line. Just check how long it's been ever since the MACD line hasn't been over the zero line ever since September 2022. So a good few months of being below this zero line. We are now above, or about to be above, the zero line, which means a buy signal, of course. And what we want to happen here would be for the MACD line to continue moving a bit higher, and then potentially as the stock begins to retrace a bit, because we are going to need it to retrace, it won't be able to go like a rocket to the moon. So as it begins to retrace, we want to see the stock either retrace this $11 range, that's a very important support resistance range for this stock, or maybe the trend line that we broke above just now. Again, nobody can know for sure, but hear me out here, guys. So as this happens, obviously the signal line over here is going to come up and they're gonna be meeting. Now, we don't know exactly if the MACD line is going to cross below the signal line or not, but when we start seeing the MACD line move up again from that point, that's potentially going to be signaling us that we are having a valid buy signal. Now, in the meantime, the stochastics should continue coming lower here. We don't know if it's gonna become an oversold condition or not. If it does, even better, but this is going to be when we want to have our alerts set up and we want to be able to trade ChargePoint, and we want to be there for whenever that happens. Now, what could happen after that is obviously for the ChargePoint stock over here to go over to roughly $18-19. Now, guys, if that happens, we still don't have a concrete double bottom signal quite yet, because in order to have a concrete double bottom signal, we would need this guy to break these couple of peaks that we formed over here in the middle. So we would need it to break roughly $18 to $19. And so the next step from that would be to sort of watch the volume over here, and if we have a really strong daily candle volume or weekly candle volume, we want to let it die down, retest this area from above, and then we can trade it all the way up to $29 over here. How did we get to $29? It's exactly the measurement from the valley to the peak over here, and this is how you guys should identify and measure out a double bottom. Please check Monday's video to see why this might be a double bottom, and kind of how to look for them and how to measure them out in the future. I have a lot more details in that one, guys. I want to encourage you, if you want our buy and sell signals, go visit arcusfx.com and get them for free for 10 days. And please subscribe and like this video. I'm gonna plant 100 trees as soon as we get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.